Hey Eugenia, it's Dustin, and today I have a little fall video for you. I just absolutely love fall to death. This is kind of a I heart fall tag kind of video. I know you did one of these videos a long time ago, many years ago actually, and I wanted to do one of these videos because fall is my favorite season of ever. And yeah, a lot of people have done this. I'm not sure if they've done it lately, but I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back and show you why I just love fall so much. It's just oh man, today is an absolutely beautiful rainy day outside. The sun is beautiful. I love the sun, but after all these sunny days of summer, it's so nice to have the beautiful rain, and it is raining beautifully outside. So I'll show you that at the end of the video. But I got a list of questions right here, and these are going to basically be fall questions. So I'm going to answer all these fall questions, and yeah, we'll see where we're at the end of this. So I'll give you the best answer I possibly can. So question number 1. Describe fall in as many words as possible. I'm going to do this quickly. Okay. Beautiful, spooky, wonderful smell. I know that's 2 words. Rainy, cloudy, cool, breezy, scary, Halloween, muffins, pumpkins, witches, goblins, and colorful. Yeah, okay, and colorful. I couldn't think of any more words. I'm sure there is plenty more words because fall is just too amazing to just stop at those words. So, question number 2. Haunted house, haunted castle, or a haunted cornfield? Or I guess you could say forest, but I love all 3. Of course, I'm going to say all 3, but oh gosh. Because I've been in some pretty spooky forests before. I actually had one friend who was camping on a trip and got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, I guess, and he got out of his tent, and these were in the mountains somewhere, in the dark, spooky mountains, I think the Marble Mountains down south here in California, and he got out of his tent and he's looking around, he's got his flashlight, and he's pointing it, and he's pointing it, and then all of a sudden he sees these glowing eyes. He was telling me, and he knew in a second what he was looking at when these glowing eyes looked at him. It was a mountain lion. Mountain lions are very deadly, and they're scary because they hunt at night, and you're out there by yourself, you know, and he was with a friend who was in another tent. But yeah, he said he saw these eyes and he knew it was a mountain lion. And he just about froze in shock, he said, just backing off slowly and just kind of huddling down inside his tent and everything. And I don't know what he did about going to the bathroom, but yeah, I would probably pee myself in the tent because mountain lions are scary. But yeah. The scary forest or cornfield is definitely a favorite. Castles, love castles. Oh my gosh, Bran Castle in Transylvania in Romania. That's actually Dracula's, where the Dracula legend started. I would totally love to stay the night in the Dracula castle. That would be absolutely amazing. Just be beautiful. But I would probably have to pick haunted house probably at this point, because when I was small, or well, not too small, I was a teenager back in the 90s. I was probably 14 or 15, And we would take a lot of trips. I think I've told you this before. Back east, we were actually in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and we were staying at a bed and breakfast there locally in Gettysburg, just on the outskirts of where the battlefield is. We saw the battlefield that day, heard all the stories and everything. There's lots of hauntings there at some of these battlefields. But yeah, we were staying at this bed and breakfast, and it was very old. And I was so creeped out by all the stories that they were telling us that day about there's so many like haunted houses around there and everything. So, and I can't get the battlefield out of my head, you know, some of the crazy things there that you can see that are still there from the battle. So we're in the bed and breakfast. My parents are in a separate room. I'm in my own room. It's a very Victorian place, so it's 19th century. This house had to be 120 years old at least. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, is this one of the houses that's probably haunted, you know, because the battlefield's not that far away. And what if the ghosts walk from the battlefield over here and try and get me in the night? So I'm like thinking this stuff, and I'm laying in bed and it's dark, and the bathroom door's kind of opened a little. My heart just starts pounding and everything, and I turn all the lights on and everything. And I'm sitting there, and I just kind of kept the lights on the rest of the night, and then fell asleep because, yeah, I was so creeped out from that Gettysburg battlefield. So I would have to pick haunted house. I'm a huge paranormal buff, and I've always wanted to go, like, I don't know, ghost hunting and stuff like that, and see if I could hear any paranormal stuff at all. So I'd probably pick haunted house because I was the most scared. As far as haunting is concerned, I'll never forget that night. I was just so on the edge of my seat all night. So yeah, haunted house. My favorite fall drink? Well, I happen to have my teacup right here. So, and we all love positivity, you know, TTT. So I would have to say tea, maybe some peppermint tea or something to sip on a nice cold autumn day. I would have to say, yeah, peppermint tea. I love warm tea on a cold day. My favorite lip product. Well, I'm actually wearing my favorite lip product right now. And it has to be Burt's Bees. You can see it. Kind of, not really. But yeah, Burt's Bees lip balm keeps your lips nice and moist all day. So yeah, I think it does a good job in the fall and the winter. Yeah, keeping those lips nice and soft and moist and looking and feeling amazing. Yep, Burt's Bees, all natural too, made from beeswax. Next question, my favorite fall color. Well, my closet has lots of black. I love wearing black. Black is amazing, but I do get kind of colorful a little bit. I do like light gray and dark gray, but I think you've seen me wear, I have blue, yeah, like kind of like dark blue, maybe some white here and there. I do like some red, but yeah, mostly dark colors, I would say. And yeah, so yeah, anything like that, and if it can be spooky, then that would make it even better. So yeah, I need more Halloween shirts. I just don't have enough. I do have a lot of band t-shirts though, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go through my closet. There's just so much stuff in here, it's unbelievable. It's just packed full. My favorite fall, yeah, the next question. My favorite fall candle and soap? Well, I happen to have those right here. I just love candles. Candles in the fall are amazing. I love scented candles. I happen to have right here one of my favorite. Oh God, it's so good. It's from Bean Pod. They don't make this anymore. It's called Maple Pumpkin Muffin, and it is the best smelling candle. So it smells like pumpkins, it smells like muffins, and it smells like cinnamon. I love cinnamon. And I just love yummy, sweet smelling candles so much. They're just the best thing ever. Oh, I just can't get enough of that. It just smells amazing. Oh my gosh. But we also have fake candles here too. Right back here, let me turn it on. I got one of these. And it looks totally real, doesn't it? You can see it right there. Yeah. Nice fake candle. I love it. Got it for my birthday and it looks so real. Looks like I'm holding a candle right now, but I think I like both of them. They're both great. Real candles, fake candles. Yeah. Spooky. And what collection would be complete without your favorite fall hand soap? And this one is pumpkin cupcake. So another sweet one. I love these. My mom buys a lot of these. Bath and Body Works. Those are the only soaps I buy from Bath and Body Works because they don't dry your hands out. And your hands stay very moist even if you do wash them a lot. So yeah, so good. And it smells good too, you know. The smell stays with you for quite a while, so you smell like fall everywhere you go. But yes, never go wrong with Bath and Body Works. My favorite fall accessory? Well, that would probably have to be my jacket. I wear my jacket so much. I have pretty much all dark jackets. I got a black Columbia jacket, I got my black Adidas jacket, and I have a dark gray Columbia jacket, and I wear those constantly. So yeah, I would have to say my jacket, because you gotta stay warm. And yeah, jacket is just so important, especially on a day like today. Oh, and I do have a slicker, so yep, do have my raincoat just in case. Oh boy, this next one is a hard one. My favorite Halloween movie. Oh my gosh. How is it possible to pick your favorite Halloween movie? Okay, I would have to say Beetlejuice, 1988. That was what got me started on my love of Halloween and Gothic and everything spooky. So I would have to say Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton, 1988. But I do love Edward Scissorhands. That was phenomenal. Came out in like 91, I think. And of course, Nightmare Before Christmas. I remember when that came out. I think that came out in 93. And when I saw that for the first time, I was like amazed. I'm like, this is unbelievable animation. I'm like, who is this guy? You know, I'm like, oh, that's right. He did Beetlejuice, so obviously it's going to be good. But yeah, those, and then what else? I would have to say The Wolfman. I love The Wolfman. Van Helsing is a great vampire movie. That's 2004. Oh, Interview with the Vampire. Oh, I watched the hell out of that movie because I wanted to be like Brad Pitt. I was like obsessed with Brad Pitt because I wanted his hair. I wanted his beautiful long hair. And his eyes looked amazing in Interview with the Vampire. I must have watched it a million times because I'm like, and I would grow my hair. I'm like, God, I want my hair to look like Brad Pitt's. I want to look like a vampire who looks so awesome, you know. But yeah, that didn't happen. But yeah, that's another awesome movie. There's just too many to list. There's too many to list. What I dress up for Halloween? Well, I would have to say it would be Gothic. It would be probably a Neo-Georgian Gothic vampire prince or a Neo-Victorian Gothic vampire prince. And oh my gosh, I just love the Georgian and the Victoria era clothing so much. It looks so beautiful. Dressed up in a nice suit, something like that. You know, got the cufflinks and everything. Got the cane, maybe the top hat. That would be Victorian era. Yeah, top hat, something like that. Yeah, vampire prints from one of those time periods. The Georgian period is like 1710 to like 1830, and then Victorian period started 1836 to like 1902 or something. But any of the dress from there, black, red, purple, yeah, vampire prints from any of those, hands down. My favorite thing to do at Halloween, Well, I used to love to go trick-or-treating with my friends. Loved to dress up every year and just roam the streets at night. That was always so fun. I don't do that anymore. I would probably just I'd probably have a scary movie marathon or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'd probably do. Scary movie marathon. But, oh, wouldn't it be cool to dress up like what I just said before? To dress up and go to a masquerade ball. I have always dreamt of going to a beautiful masquerade ball, like from the Renaissance period or something like that, like 1600s or 1700s, dressed up like a vampire prince. Oh, it would just be so beautiful with the beautiful music and everything like that. Oh man, yeah. That would be my ideal, going to a masquerade ball on Halloween, dressed to the hilt for sure. Question, my favorite thing about fall? Everything about fall is just amazing. The beautiful colors everywhere. The colors are just absolutely magnificent. The stormy weather that I'm looking at right now, it's so gorgeous. I love when the sun gets low in the sky and the sun gets real white, because in the summer it's real yellow and intense, but it gets more white and glancing because the sun gets lower. And I love that with the colors in the leaves. The wind, and then the leaves coming off the trees and the leaves blowing all over the ground. Oh my God, that is just amazing, especially when you get to go for walks. And I love taking walks. I haven't been able to lately very much, but hopefully soon I can take more walks, because taking walks is so beautiful, especially in the fall. It's just amazing. Best music to listen to in fall. Wow. Another hard question. Well, when I think of fall, I think of my favorite Gothic bands, and number one is Type O Negative. I think I've said in a previous video, it's still like in the top 5 favorite bands of all time. I just love Type O Negative, so beautiful. Oh man, Love You to Death, great song. My Girlfriend's Girlfriend. Wolf Moon has to be the best Halloween song ever. I love Wolf Moon. It's just so eerie and beautiful. But yeah, Type O Negative, number one. Him, that's a great goth metal band. They're more like a love metal band, but yeah, for sure, those two. Oh God, what other? Theater of Tragedy, Crematory, those are all European bands that are very gothic. I love those. Oh, what is it? I can see it. Lordi. Lordi is an amazing Finnish metal band. They're monster metal. They actually dress up in these monster costumes, and even on stage, and they'll be playing their instruments and everything. And they're a metal band. They have some amazing songs. Probably the best Halloween metal you could probably ever think of. I love Lordi. Another great band to listen to. But then there's all kinds of other kinds of beautiful music, like Nightwish. I'd listen to them. Any motion picture soundtrack, there's so many. I listen to a lot of movie soundtrack music. I just think movie soundtracks are just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I can't, there's just too many to name. So that's just a few. So yeah, just a few, but those are probably my favorites. Which things tell me that the fall season has begun? Well, of course, the changing leaves are number one. And like I said before, as soon as that sun gets to that white glancing sun and the leaves start changing a little bit and the temperatures, it's a little breezy, you know fall is here, and it's the best feeling. That's probably right there, number one. My plans for this fall season, well, I did one of them today. I actually went on a drive. That's one of my favorite things to do. I love going on drives. Drives are just so much fun. Yeah, driving through the beautiful countryside and looking at all the scenery. Just did that today, going to Ashland. Yeah, it's just really beautiful. Everyone's out kind of doing some early shopping for the holiday season. Probably stuff like that. I do like to do, I'd say I like to do a little bit of window shopping things, just because it gives you that feeling, that fall feeling, you know, looking at fall stuff in the stores and everything. Of course, I want to go to Disneyland in the fall, Eugenia. Oh my gosh. And I want to go with you. I want to go with you to Disneyland in the fall so bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be number one on my list, is to go with you to Disneyland. I would love to see the decorations there and everything. Oh my gosh. And go on the Haunted Mansion ride, all tricked out with Jack Skellington, Sandy Claus, Mr. Sandy Claus. And yeah. And last, my favorite places to go in the fall. Well, there's two favorite places. There's so many, but the two that stand out, Portland. I love going to Portland, Oregon. It's about 4.5 hours north of me. I've been to that city a million times, but it's so pretty in the fall. Oh my gosh. I was there in 2013 in the fall. Oh, leaves were falling and changing, and the weather was gorgeous. I went to an art exhibit. I love going to museums and seeing art exhibits. They had a great art exhibit at the Portland Art Museum on samurai stuff. I love samurais. Samurais are from Japan. They're the ancient Japanese warriors from like the 10th century till like the 19th century. But yeah, that was a great art exhibit. I've seen a lot there. But yeah, I love going to the museum, walking around downtown there. Oh gosh, there's just too many. Beautiful forests around there are amazing. And the other place is Steamboat. Steamboat is up in the Umpqua River, and that is north of me about 2.5 hours. Beautiful river through the canyon. You drive through the canyon. The river's gorgeous. There's waterfalls all over. It's always misty. They're misty mountains. They're like crazy. My favorite. And yeah, you get to Steamboat. There's plenty of hiking places and waterfalls to go to. Plenty of forest to walk in. And you get to Steamboat, and it's like a gift shop, restaurant. Every kind of thing has cabins. You can stay there. Lots of fly fishing. It is like a world-class fly fishing river. And it just is amazing in the fall season. I did take fly fishing lessons once many years ago. Fly fishing is such a cool thing. Very hard, but very rewarding. But yeah, those two places are probably the most beautiful, I would say, for me to go in the fall. But you gotta have some really amazing things in the fall, like pumpkins. This one actually lights up on the inside. I don't think it does right now though. No, it doesn't. Gotta have pumpkins. Gotta have black cats. Look at this little black cat. I think this is really cute. You hang this on a door, and yeah, my mom has a lot of decorations. See, it's a little pumpkin, and he's a little black cat, and yeah, he's got his little, I don't know if that's a dress or what it is, but yeah, you gotta have black cats. Decorations are always great. And you gotta have crows and ravens. Ooh, I love crows and ravens, some of my favorite. They're just such a smart bird. Love crows and ravens. You gotta have some of these. More black cats. More black cats. Gotta have a lot of black cats. And pumpkins. This cat's on a pumpkin. Cats are my favorite, so you just gotta have a lot of decorations. I mean, decorations are amazing. And you gotta have flowers. You gotta have a huge bouquet assortment of fall flowers like this. Big, beautiful bouquet. Oh my gosh. Got a lot of colors in here. You can hang this on a door. You can put it as a centerpiece. But yeah, gotta have flowers. Gotta have flowers. Beautiful. So those are my favorite fall things. I hope the video wasn't too long, but I just had to fit all this stuff in. And the last thing is this. About a year ago, Eugenia, I'm not sure if you saw this, but I sent you a poem that I wrote you. I think it was like August of last year. I went and looked back in my tweets, and it says it's August 3rd. So I sent you this poem about August 3rd of last year, and I wanted to read it to you on camera. So this poem is about you, Eugenia, because I love you so much, and just wanted to read this for you real quick. Okay, you ready? You are the sunlight shining magnificently through the changing leaves in the trees, on a glorious, crisp autumn morning, casting a vivid array of brilliant diversity that melds each color kindly together with perfection, as if unification of all things, whether they be born of darkness or light, are meant to coexist together peacefully in a tranquil Eden. So that's the poem that I wrote for you, Eugenia, about a year ago. Not sure if you saw it, but I thought I would go and find it and put it in the video so I could read it to you. So anyway, yeah, I love you so much, and let me give you a quick shot of the outside here because it's stormy and pretty. So there, it's all stormy and rainy today. Looks beautiful. I love it. I love the rain. Just so pretty. So pretty. So that is the view out my window there. So I hope you liked the video, Eugenia. So happy fall. Happy fall. I love fall, and I wanted to share all that with you. And I love you so much, and hope you're having a terrific day today, or night, or yeah, afternoon, or maybe it's in the middle of the night or something. But I just hope you have a great day and everything else, and I love you so much. And there you go. There's some kisses and giving you some hugs. So okay, I will see you in my next video. I love you so much. Okay, bye.